If you've never been homeless, it's easy to imagine it from the outside. You picture cardboard signs, tents under bridges, sleeping on sidewalks. But that's not what homelessness actually feels like. Because homelessness isn't just a place. It's a state of mind. It's exhaustion. It's constant math. It's never fully relaxing, not even for a second. From the inside, homelessness starts small. It starts with, where am I sleeping tonight? Not next week. Not next month. Tonight. Every day resets the question. You wake up and immediately start planning survival. Where can I use the bathroom without getting kicked out? Where can I charge my phone? Where can I sit without being told to leave? How long before someone calls the cops? Things most people never think about become full-time problems. From the inside, time feels different. You're not building a future. You're managing hours. You measure the day in safe spots. Morning, library opens. Afternoon, fast food place with Wi-Fi. Night, somewhere hidden enough to sleep. You're always moving. Because staying still means someone notices. And being noticed usually means being removed. And here's the part people don't see. You don't feel free. You feel exposed. You feel watched. Like your entire life is happening in public. There's nowhere to close a door. Nowhere to cry alone. Nowhere to just exist without performing normality. Even brushing your teeth becomes a strategy. Even changing clothes becomes a risk. Privacy disappears. Dignity starts to feel like a luxury. From the inside, homelessness is incredibly tiring. Not just physically, mentally. Because you're making hundreds of tiny survival decisions every day. Where to sit? Who looks safe? Who doesn't? How much money to spend? How long until security notices you? Your brain never shuts off. Imagine trying to plan your future when you haven't slept properly in weeks. Imagine trying to get a job when you don't have an address, or clean clothes, or a shower, or a place to store your ID so it doesn't get stolen. People say, why don't they just get a job? But everything is 10 times harder when you're carrying your entire life in a backpack. And then there's the loneliness. Not just being alone, but feeling invisible. People look through you. They avoid eye contact. They talk about you like you're a problem to solve, not a person. You start to feel less human, like you don't belong anywhere, like you're temporary, like you're disposable. That part hurts more than the cold sometimes. But here's something else people don't see. Homeless people are still people. They joke. They share food. They look out for each other. They fall in love. They dream. There's community. There's kindness. There's survival creativity you wouldn't believe. Because when everything is stripped away, humanity doesn't disappear. It actually becomes clearer. From the inside, homelessness isn't laziness. It isn't failure. It isn't some moral flaw. It's often one bad break, a medical bill, a lost job, a family crisis, rent going up faster than paychecks. For many people, it's not that far away, closer than we're comfortable admitting. So next time you pass someone on the street, remember, you're seeing the outside. But inside, they're carrying stress you can't see, fear you can't see, stories you can't see, and a life just as real and complex as yours. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can give isn't money. It's eye contact, respect, acknowledging they exist. Because from the inside, being seen matters more than anything. Homelessness becomes a relentless cycle, where every moment feels like a negotiation with the world. Each day begins with hope. Hope that today might be different. That someone might stop to acknowledge you, to see you beyond a stereotype. But often, that hope is dashed by the indifference of passers-by, leaving a lingering ache of rejection. Engaging with others becomes a careful dance, a balancing act of vulnerability and strength, where a simple exchange could either lift the spirit or deepen the wound of invisibility. Yet, amid the struggles, connections are forged in shared meals and laughter. As the sun sets, warmth fills the air with stories exchanged over makeshift dinners, reminders that humanity thrives even in the harshest conditions. Every moment of connection becomes a lifeline, a fragile thread in the fabric of resilience. Conversations blossom amidst the chaos, turning strangers into allies, even for just an evening. A smile shared over a coffee cup, laughter rising like steam against the chill, temporarily shields against the weight of the world. Each encounter carries the potential to restore a flicker of dignity, reminding those who feel invisible that they are part of something greater. The world outside may turn a blind eye, but within these small circles, humanity thrives, and hope becomes a tangible force, pushing back against despair. But the next morning the cycle begins all over again, as shadows stretch across the pavement and the world wakes to indifference. You rise, stretching your limbs, stiffened by the cold night, and ask yourself the same questions that haunt your thoughts. Where will you go today? How will you face the day when the weight of the previous one still clings to your shoulders? Each step forward feels heavy, the ground beneath echoing doubts and fears. Yet, there's a flicker of determination sparking within, a reminder that even on days when hope seems elusive, the simple act of moving forward can be a victory. You smile at a passerby, seeking connection, and though they may not respond, you carry the belief that one day someone will truly see you. The harsh reality of homelessness is often met with a barrage of misconceptions. Many assume it is a choice, a failure to plan, or a lack of ambition. Yet, behind those assumptions lies a tapestry of stories, each thread woven with struggles, resilience, and an unyielding spirit. Every interaction, or lack thereof, serves as a reminder of just how misunderstood this reality can be. When you gaze upon someone navigating the streets with their belongings, remember that you are witnessing strength in survival, not weakness. It's the quiet courage that arises from the need to persist despite overwhelming odds, each day filled with the weight of challenges that many will never comprehend. While society may overlook these individuals, their stories are rich with life lessons, reflections of humanity that call us to re-evaluate our perspectives. It urges us to reconnect with empathy, to challenge stereotypes, and to sometimes just listen. Because belief in a better tomorrow isn't merely aspirational. It's the heartbeat of every soul yearning for recognition and understanding. Recognizing this can bridge gaps, fostering a sense of community that transcends the barriers created by circumstance. And so we learn that while homelessness may dictate certain aspects of life, it does not define the worth of a person. In those fleeting moments of connection, the weight of despair lightens, revealing the beauty of shared humanity. You might find laughter echoing through the air, souls intertwined by an understanding so deep it transcends words. Neighbors who once appeared as shadows, fleeting figures etched against the backdrop of city life, suddenly ignite a flame of warmth. They discuss dreams, their hopes flying high like kites against a clear blue sky, even as clouds float above. In this dance of survival, each story is a testament to the strength that thrives against all odds. Every day when the sun rises, the search for dignity continues, transforming each small act of kindness into a battle against the harshness of the streets. In the eyes of those who pause, even briefly, there lies a promise, a hint that humanity can still flourish amidst adversity, and that every heart carries a story yearning to be told.